So today we are going to take a look at the Ferrari F355 Spider. Let's start the video off on this note. That has a wonderful, wonderful sound. So, my name is Mike, and I want to give you a little tour of this. For those of you watching who have ever wanted to drive a Ferrari with a gated manual, which is probably all of you, this one is a pretty awesome one. In this video will probably be a cheap substitute, but it might give you an idea of what to expect. First, I'll turn off the emergency brakes. I did go ahead and turn on the headlights because it's a little wet out today. Not the best day for driving a Ferrari, but there's never a bad day. Now, one thing you might notice is at any speed, this thing sounds amazing. And what's kind of unique about it is that the engine is behind you in this car, so most of the sound that you hear is coming from behind you. It's a pretty cool feeling. Obviously that does a lot as far as weight distribution. We're not going to take it out and do anything crazy or break any speed limits, because we never suggest doing that. But hopefully the audio from this video will come through and you'll see that it's a pretty exciting car to drive. And this is a 1997 Ferrari F355, which makes it, I guess, a little over, what's that, 20 years old? So this is, if you're watching this video, it's at least 2018. For being a 21-year-old car, this is in pretty amazing condition, but that's probably because it has about 20,000 miles. So that's less than 1,000 miles a year put on this car, because you don't really drive it to and from Atlanta or anything. I mean, this is your car that you have for fun. I mean, if you could have it as a daily driver, that'd be awesome. Good on you. But most people just have this in the garage on the weekend because you don't want to put a bunch of miles on it. Anytime I'm looking for a car, I usually try to come up with a pro and con list. So for pros, we've got that sound that it's making. I count that as a pro. For cons, it is expensive, and expensive to maintain. I mean, a Ferrari can cost, I mean, minor repairs can cost a lot of money, so don't break it. I mean, you want to treat this thing like a piece of art, because it is a piece of art. What are some other pros? We've got, this one takes a lot of people, takes a little bit of thought, and it's a little bit surprising. But I would venture to say that as far as an investment, as far as cost of ownership, this car is probably a whole lot cheaper than most cars. Mainly because this thing is done depreciating. It's been done depreciating a long time ago. I mean, if anything, it is going up in value. So you buy this car, you drive it for 5 years, put 1,000 to 2,000 miles a year on it. When you go to sell it, you're probably going to sell it for the same thing you paid for it, or more. That's not the case if you go out and buy a, $60,000 BMW. You drive it for 5 years and you sell it, you're losing a lot of money on what you paid on the car. That can offset a lot as far as maintenance costs and just gas mileage, because this thing doesn't get great gas mileage, but that's not what you get it for. Now this is a convertible, which has the obvious benefit of being able to put the top down. In this one, and with a lot of F355 Spiders, the top is very complex. A lot of the time, people convert it to being a manual top instead of electric. And that's exactly how this one is. Benefit to that is you don't have to spend thousands of dollars every year getting the top working just because you want to put it down in the summer. You just put it down. It's manual, very simple. I mean, it's a small top, it's not very heavy, so it's something that you can do pretty quickly. course, if you are stuck in traffic, you do have your creature comforts. You got climate control, you got a radio. I don't know how good the sound system is, because why would you turn it on? Because the sound system back there is way better than that ever could be. And a fun thing, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've seen some of the pictures of the outside, and you know that it is just a beautiful car. You know, the door handles in this car are actually inside the vent. So, I don't know if that's a benefit. In fact, I can safely say there's no real benefit to it to put on the pros list. But it is cool that if somebody comes up and you tell them, oh yeah, go ahead and take a look inside, it's going to take a minute to figure out how to get inside. Because that's something that's exclusive. You know how to get inside this car because it's your car. We'll have to get another video with the top down so you can have a little bit of that experience. In fact, in this car, there's experiences that you don't get. Well, lots of experiences you don't get from the video. That's normal. But experiences that you wouldn't expect, like when you go to a gas station and everyone wants to take a picture of it, which is cool if you own it. Now, when I take it to a gas station, all it does is remind me that I don't own it. And that's just a depressing thought. But it'd be pretty cool to be able to say, yeah, have a picture of it. That's my car. Probably established that hopefully this has given you some information, but this isn't going to be enough information. So feel free to give us a call, number 770-420-8787. Our website is mariettasportscar.com if you're not on it already. Give us a call and come drive it yourself, because you'll definitely appreciate that for a 21-year-old car, this thing was ahead of its time and still in immaculate condition. Thanks for watching, and definitely give us a call with any questions.